Good Friday evening, ladies and gentlemen. Behemoth back with some more Anno 117. Take a minute here, check out the Hall of Fame, see if there's anything else worth grabbing while I'm looking at it. And this dude looks like he'll be pretty useful. I think this is just a skin for certain stuff. Don't much care about skins. A Celtic material pack. Timber tiles, wattle and daub. Yeah, I'll take that. That could definitely come in handy. Got 95 points left. New sigils. Sigils I'm not super worried about. A moss bedecked skin. That'll be the first one I get once I do bother with the skins, but won't worry about it right now. Let's see, what else we got? Right at the start of a new game, Marsh Services. That would be probably relatively straightforward. What is Winch? Epona. Mysterious goddess of horses for all your games. I don't know what the hell her usefulness would be, but I'll get her just to get her. And small ornament. Don't care about ornaments. But I'll get her to get her. And Latium, I've already got a goodly chunk. That's just another... I mean, that's a pretty nice fountain. I'm going to grab that. And then as I level up, I'll get access to more and more stuff. Latium's at 2, Albion's at 1. Okay, so I need to spend X amount to get to tier 2. Roger, roger. That's easy enough. So that's just a portrait. And I got 5 left, so I'll go for a dub boat. See what kind of level 2 tomfoolery I can get real quick. Probably nothing. Ornament. Ceo Chainry Bishierb. Boyrin Rhapsodist. Research specialist. Gives me belief and knowledge. That'll definitely be worth grabbing later on. Not an immediate concern, though. Okay. So, that'll take care of that. Without any further ado, let's get the bloody hell back to Albion. Because I got islands to conquer, assorted savages to bludgeon severely. So let's get right the hell to it. It'd be nice if they had some sort of loading percentage bar, but that's not exactly required. Launch different types of buildings at the same time. I don't see why I would need to do that. A little bath, fancy, fancy. Come on, come on, come on. That's something I've noticed about this one, is it's probably down to the fact that my cities aren't very big right now. But some of it's probably optimization as well, since it looks like they're using the same engine. Is my CPU, GPU are running significantly and noticeably cooler in this one, in 117, than they are in 1800. It is significantly less taxing on my poor little hardware. So I'm going to leave the rest of these boats. Oh yeah, I discovered that one. So I'll clear up this and then go back to exploring the rest of these boats that I'm finding until I get my hands on a actual dedicated cargo boat. I'm going to leave them so I don't lose stuff. Alright, so just got the first few neighborhoods down. Food situation and sorted. They need public services. Now, I'm thinking Eventually I'll relocate these two and I'll push my residentials out. I wonder, should I go out into the flats or should I go up the hill with my residential? Given the amount of mines up here, industrial would probably do better up there. So I'll push down into the flatlands with my residential. Bardic Hearth. Good, good. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright. So looking at you, 1, 2, 3. So that should be right there. Try and keep everything nice and tidy starting out.
Waiting for your decree.
Waiting for your decree.
Time flies, as do we.
Okay. Oh, these didn't quite... Alright, they didn't quite match up. Alright, well, that's fine. I can fix it. There we go. Now everything's nice and lined up the way it needs to be. Alright, so... boat is almost in place. Gather this next batch of goodies.
What could you possibly require?
And got shoes and tunics. Tunics first, hemp, and reeds. I don't know if... okay, I can't grow hemp here. So that's going to be...
Neptune's finest. Ready. Through the waves.
So I don't have hemp. Or do I not need hemp? Hurdle. Do I not need hemp fertility? Is that something that's universal? I guess there's only one way to find out. And it's a 1 in 1, so... yeah, maybe it is a universal good. Maybe it doesn't need a specific fertility. Looks like. Okay. I'm fine with that. Here. City Watch. Medici. Got the first of these eel snaggers in place. So let's see. Got cockle pickers and eel snaggers. Couple sails. A Letter from Mother. Good. That's stuff I can immediately put to use. Dude. I need to have a place to put him before I can use him.
See this Alva wriggle, little beauty.
All right, so now this isn't a massive island, so I'm not going to be able to get too far with my population, but I can get started.
What could you possibly require?
Recovered one sword from that one. Yeah, I'm going to need a better cargo ship so that stuff doesn't decay away. Because there's probably significantly more resources there than what I ended up picking up from it. Financial situation is steadying.
Walk in the river.
A passing waiter sees your toga bright with the colors of Roman nobility and throws himself at your feet. Alas, this well-meaning gesture causes mud from a nearby puddle to splash over your hymns. You sigh. Speaking no Latin, he gestures frantically to the wearer strapped to his pony, his freshly woven reed shoes and tunics. They're yours for taking if you wish. You accept his offering of apology. Show forgiveness. I shall be a nice guy. The waiter has never known such mercy. He lowers his head in deep gratitude, hops atop his pony, and splashes off before you change your mind. Could it be that a new dawn of moderation and compromise has risen upon this land when your tenure as governor? Time will only tell.
May your river run clear.
And dude, what you want? The procurator explains that Calidus has set aside a float to keep you above water on your mission to Albion. The new emperor clearly hadn't expected you to arrive so well prepared. The procurator is hardly one to keep other people's money for himself. Decline Calidus' support. I don't need your aid, you shit goblin. Raises an eyebrow. Generous contribution towards the defense of Albion, then. Procurator Corvus takes his leave with a neat swish of his beerus. Don't you go swishing your beerus in public.
Provided off your tax report.
That'll get you arrested. Sail to the Procurator's trading post. Reach 20 of fashion needs for waiter's residence. Right on, right on. Now, where is... I just left there. Why are you sending me back to sail there again? You silly bastards. Alright, so balance is in the positive, which is good. Tunics are steady, so I need more of those. Hemp supply is decent, but could be increased. And shoes. For shoes, I need reed farms. And I'm betting reed farms have to go in the swamp. That would be my bet, were I a betting man. Okay, now they need contact. That's standard. $68 out of $140. $10 more. Alright, so the shoes and the tunics are being dealt with. Get that situation sorted and then go see what dude wants. Marsh slot. I don't got anything unlocked for that yet.
Bandits laid hands on our materials.
Yeah, you'll get your reads here shortly. Now let me check cockerels and eels. See how we're doing with those two. Eels are a little low. Cockerels are a little over, so I need more eels. Roger, roger. Roger, roger. This one is not sufficient. So I'll push it out a little ways. $127 out of 140. And I'll probably need another batch of reeds, more shoes. Good, good.
Governor Gratius. Good. News travels slowly to the Empire's extremities. You better fill us all in. Emperor Lucius is dead, you say.
And that's not all. Calidus marched on the Senate and declared himself emperor in Julia's place.
Calidus always did have the loyalty of the legions. But I'd never write off a snub Julia Augustina.
Lady Julia against the Senate and all the armies of Rome.
Calidus may have frightened the Senate into temporary submission, but she has the name Marcus, the daughter of Emperor Servius, conqueror of Albion, the true progenitor of Pax. Lucius took all the credit when he died, but defeating the Celts was Servius's triumph.
Must be why I'm here. Calidus wanting to tread in Servius's triumphant footsteps.
Emperor Calidus does hold him up as an example. His own father was a corpse bearer. Be prepared, Marcus. Feel free to take a look around Whitecliff. I will answer your questions.
So let's see. What do you got for me? Soap, olive oil, wood, tiles. Nothing super fancy. He wants sausages and pants.
Through the waves!
Everybody wants pants.
This is the castrum. Men and resources are limited, but we make do. The Skaha we can lay hands on, we keep here. I notice you came here without a flagship. It's one of my duties as procurator to ensure the governor never goes without one.
Oh, how mighty convenient.
Here's your flagship. If you ever lose it, the regulations will compel me to fit out a new one for you.
Alright, so I can send my little one that I built out to do scout runs. And my new flagship I can start collecting the
Yes. I won't give you
the
leaders.
crash the shipwrecks with.
Carragmore. That's Foada's home.
Oh, okay. So I need
She's up to.
more shoe weavers. It's a 2 to 1.
Watching yours.
Roger, Roger.
Oh, bloody hell. Alright.
So
I believe the Emperor expects us to conquer them.
He can't mean all of them. I still need some of these Celts to work for me.
alright, so that should be good.
You try and keep a low profile. I just want a report. Nothing more.
Well, strictly speaking, one would only need to subjugate their leaders. This Woada, for instance.
Oh, I need to show
Another
what
one
I want to be trifled
there.
with. But I need an army first.
Another one
It
there.
could be an army of Celts.
Really, Ere? Do you intend to lead them in their war dances?
Why not? It could be fun.
Alright, wood situation is looking good. I will need more hemp. These are 1-to-1s. Alright, so food situation is sorted, clothing situation is sorted.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
So I should be able to start upgrading without trouble. 218 standards. Let's go ahead and get you. Oh, what do we got? Romano-Celtic. Romano-Celts are focused on economy and research, mercators and nobles, and live in larger cities and reshape the environment to their advantage by draining marshes and building aqueducts. Celtic. Venerate local gods and nature. Your smiths and aldermen live in small communities and gather the produce of the wetlands and forests that surround them. Boosted knowledge or belief. Cheese, cloaks, and chariots. Brooches, bird tongues in aspic. And hand mirrors. I'll go with the Romans.
Looking forward to doing business with you, Gov.
Goods do trickle in from Latium, so if you need anything, my tent is always open.
Okay, tier 2. What you yahoos need?
Rain or no rain.
Bread and
I hear
sausage.
back to that super cool and Celt beans.
If I may. Governor, your cities will suffer without a barricade. Any troop you can put between you and the enemy.
Good to
I
know.
don't have a man to spare. You'll need a barracks, and you'll need to train your own soldiers.
Donkey Mill. Everybody loves Donkey Mills. So that's a 1-to-1-to-1. So that's very easy to deal with. Right there. Bread situation sorted. Alright then. You already up here? You found that corner? To the next! To the corners! Must explorifationize the world. Let's get that one done, and then I don't know why this one is purple, but I'm going to come find out why this one is purple. I got 4 white ones and 1 purple one, so I'll go explore the purples. And a barracks, right on. Alright, so next step, I need clay. Is clay marsh slots? I mean, I know it's on rivers in the old world,
Our
but...
scouts have sighted new land.
If I had to hazard a guess, I'll say it's a marsh slot. Mud dryer. Oh, okay. So it's just a...
Scouts have sighted new land.
I can work with that. And what are we looking at? 130 to 1. So not quite a perfect match. So I can start the steady trickle of clay now. Steady trickle of tiles. Build a barracks. Yes, it's on my list of things to do. First up, I need the villa. Villa, I'll probably put over here where I have the mountain to my back.
There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities. There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities. Our scouts
What?
have sighted new land.
Oh, damn it. Okay. Yeah. This thing has to be connected to the road network, which makes sense. Yeah, that makes much more sense. I was like, what the hell is going on? Why was it freaking out? Alright, so sausage. I need herbs and pigs. I don't have herbs. So herbs ain't gonna happen here.
Neptune's finest! Ready!
Okay, those 2 are done. A little more wood, little more swords. Now, where will I be able to get my herbs? I need here. This has herbs. And a beach here or here. This would probably be the better beach. Medici. Can always use some Medicis. Hopefully I don't run into the same fire glitch that happened in the last one. That one was a little annoying.
Letters from the continent often come to Whitecliff first. A letter from Latium for you. I have read it. In line with my role as procurator.
Rejoice, Governor. Your
city shall we say?
Must just be how things work around here.
It's also my duty to report gubernatorial improprieties to the Emperor. But for now, I'll remain discreet. After all, it's not my place to decide the friends you keep. Mars knows my career could do with a little love from above.
It's truly terrible that Caladius sent you away, but I hope you arrived in warm hearts. I always imagine a quaint Betnog. I pray it is warm from now on. You'll be on your own. The noble Concordia Vestalus Maxima has been named my custodian, and I'm to be moved to her sanctuary. She is loyal to Calidus. As her charge, I shall be as far removed from Rome as you are now. It saddens me most to think that I will not be there to witness the day of your triumphant return. Do look after Diana for me. Diana's not here. Does that mean she's on her way? Interesting, interesting.
Waiting for your decree.
Oh, waiting for your decree.
We advance.
Another little wreck over here. Alright, so these fellas, my little charcoal burner, I don't immediately need because I don't have anything that needs charcoal. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Do I?
Our scouts have sighted new land.
Yes, I do. Okay. I need charcoal. Roger, roger. Let's see. 100, 100, 100, all through here, right there. Okay.
What could you possibly require?
Whatever is in this wreck is what I possibly require.
So weary, Praetor.
Wood, rope, swords, all stuff I can use. Oh, I should be able to get... Yeah, I should have enough space to get those, because I think that's all I'm getting out of these is wood, rope, swords, and occasionally some tiles. So, should be able to pack up all that. You're good, you're good.
Waiting for your decree.
Yep, more wood. More ropes, more swords, even better. I believe that's the last of the wrecks around my island. I'm not seeing any here. I believe there was one. Nope, nothing up there either. Okay. Okay, so I think the Medici... Well, I don't have the fire stopper crew at the moment, so I just need to be a little careful about that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, so that's in order. Come on, you dirty, rotten. There we go. So it's not a huge village, but it is growing slowly. And between these salvage I'm getting, yep, already out of wood, so I'll take a full stack and go out and get me somewhere with herbs so I can start with the sausage. This place has got herbage, so yeah, probably right there will do. If it'll let me. Expansion was progress blocked before, so I don't know if it still will be.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
Second group right there. Now these guys, Phantom Grammaticuses, I don't think I can get right now.
Shoes of reed are better than none shoes at all. Just
Olive oil, amphora, fashion, brooches and soap. New options available. There we go. I was wondering where those would finally crop up.
Which emperor sent you this time? Never mind. It doesn't actually matter.
Good, good. Now, can I build you right away? I can for 16k. I ain't got 16k though, so that'll have to wait. I am making a little bit of a profit here, so... Grammaticus and a Phantom. Each island has a different set of fertilities. Yes, of course, I know that. Services are going good. Soap I will need shortly. Unlocks at 200 along with brooches. And the barracks right across from my villa because, of course...
Now you're sticking your hands in the hive.
A spear. A warning.
Your adversary makes herself known.
Predictable.
Woada of the Skaha tribe. It is my displeasure to report her mistreatment. Most of the this idea to ride in on an elephant, like warlike Servius, the military drills,
Your idea, not mine.
no doubt revived the hatred. Hatred for those who took her son.
Hardly surprising.
Such is the nature of war.
So I'll have to make up my mind whether I want to ally with her or subjugate her. I'll subjugate her. I'll subjugate her all night long.
Counts. Sticking spitballs in other people's doors. Took a great chunk out of the paintwork.
Okay, so... So if I want to start getting some iron, start getting some soldiers, start getting this, that, and t'other, the way to do that, I'll need more charcoal. I'll need the iron, of course. I'll need the furnace. Two of these per iron. I'll go 1-to-1 for right now. And grab myself another workshop right here. More tiles. I am rolling out a small quantity of tiles at the moment, so... So, let's see. Keep the scout missions rolling. Recruit 1 auxiliary, recruit 1 archer. You know what, I can do that. Where'd my little boat go? Little boat! Before you scurry off back to the Northlands, you can go down there and work with Dude to do some exploratizing.
This place has changed a lot since the days of the first landing.
Oh, those are my missions. Okay. Collect 1 crate. Oh, you're way the hell up there. Okay, well, you can go do that. Corvinus has much unsolicited advice to give you on how best to prepare against ambushes from Voada and the Ceasar-hemoth band. Train land troops at your barracks. Consider pausing productions that have overproduced to free up people for the army. Buy weapons at Whitecliff Trading Post if need be. Well, that's easy enough. I will get myself some Oxala though. But I need more houses first. So you... Nope, not what I wanted. You and you go away. No, you're the hearth. For a minute, that's what I was going to get rid of you.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
Damn it. Alright, so I need more of them, more of the little reed gatherers to form an Oxala. What you want, Baldy? Mr. Baldy McNohair? Patron God to reap the benefits of belief. Okay. I got Ceres, Neptune, Mars, Minerva. Or Horse Lady. Mercury, Apponia, what does she do? Rome's cavalry galloping her way across the empire from her home in Albion. Now Romans, Celts, and many others turn to her for equine guidance. Increased production of horses, sheep, pigs, ponies, and ox. Don't need that right now. I'll go with Ceres for the moment. City Watch. Yeah, I can always get a good City Watch going.
Off we go. Stay close. Fog swallows the best of us. Afraid, anxious. Are we in danger?
It's got chariots.
No. I think if she attacks, she'll want to do it on her terms.
More chariots, artillery, axe infantry.
Best keep our distance then. Often can't see your hands in front of your face.
Just about to get that.
You've met a neighboring governor. Part of being a good governor is learning how to deal with rivals.
I need more bodies for my Oxala. That'll be my next step. 2,500, 10. I got the coin, I got the swords, and I got the bodies. All right. Okay, so Imperial Governor, Raider, the Emperor. Okay. You should have that. You do. Now, where are my quests? Like, I'm thinking this has to come back down here to turn in, I think. But it should have the quests on screen. Sell goods to the procurator, okay. Deliver to procurators, track quest. Build a weaponsmith. Could have sworn, no, I had the, there we go, right there. Waiting on some more tiles.
Counterpart Max have a furry slug over his lip.
It is an item unique to Albionites, hence no single word for it in Latin.
Don't got the bread, but I'll pay for it. Preacher! And I can drop me a preacher in here. Common religious specialist belief increases.
At your service.
Oh, I'm thinking I need this closer to the heart of town, don't I? To get the most out of its effect. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't want it out there on the edge of town. That gives me significantly less bonuses. I want this thing right in the damn middle of everything if I can get it there. Right in the middle of it all, if I can manage.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
Still following dude here. This one's on his way back. I need a hell of a lot more denarii before I can start occupying other islands.
Fuel's low.
More charcoal. My charcoal situation is... I am going to have to go 1-to-1. No, I should have plenty of charcoal. I just haven't delivered it yet for some damn reason.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
He does have a long way to go, though.
If it's metal or horses you're after, might actually be of some help.
He wants soap. Don't have it. Do not have the soap for him right now. Let me see here. So I got 130, 130. I could definitely use some more mud. That'll be here shortly. And the other storyline mission. Good, I got myself some dudes with swords.
This is it. Carrickmore. You can already hear her voice on the wind.
Okay.
Waiting for your decree.
Research is almost done.
Warriors of the Skaha, did we not become strong again? Our blood thickening for each and
Blah,
every
blah, blah.
They say Rome's last emperor died like a dog. His pax is over. You've seen the new governor with his grey beastie, a worshipper of murdering, conquering Servius. Do we, the Skaha, allow such insults to stand? Or do we remind him of the fate of Landinia, of Matiacorum? Iron from blood!
Blah, blah, blah. Jabber, jabber, jabber. Really? That's it? That's all you're going to say?
Now you know who and what you're up against. Clearly her threats are not taken lightly, and her fort, Carrickmore, is impressive. I wouldn't fancy sieging it. Wada has defenders in numbers. Well, thank you, Anxious. My ship can make its own way from here.
Go easy now. The mist. Mist.
Okay, so I know where she's at. I know how to deal with her if need be. I'll head down here and see what these yahoos got to say to me. It's probably a neutral trader like Archie or Kalina in 1800. So,
Procurator, I've no great experience in these matters, but I suspect Bowada might be rallying her warriors for a raid.
Wouldn't be the first time.
harbor building, maximum storage. I need more mercators, but not a ton more.
Oh, it's fine garb, this tunic. Let's not get mud on me now.
We got markets and another hearth way the hell on the other side there. So, thinking that'll work. And hearth. That's right. That's what I was after. Right there. Always gonna need more people. Always, always, always gonna need more people. Right on.
Right on time. What could you possibly require?
What is this?
Nothing a sea breeze can't cure, eh?
Oh, okay. I can buy boats. Okay, that's also a mechanic from 1800. So I don't have the cash right now to buy another damn island, but Scalitas, Marcos, Oludian, as my praetor, not cracked under the strain yet. I hope anyway, no change. Time for platitudes and pleasantries when half the empire is on fire. Change has to happen, Marcus, and soon if Rome is to be what it should be. You're young, Marcus. We need fresh blood, and I'll allow you to show me whose side you're on. Speaking of which, I'm coming to visit Albion. I trust you'll make the appropriate security arrangements. Wouldn't want the Celt rebels piling in on the Emperor of all Rome, would we? Vale. Datum primo minci imperi novus imperatoris invicti. Jabber, 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 jabber.
Once he sees how little we have achieved, he'll sink us forever.
Well, I think I've done pretty well here, Ben. Besides, who stops an emperor with his heart set on a visit?
This is not your mother we are welcoming. For emperors, there is always more to do, more to prepare.
Like what?
Delicacies and decorations, Ere. A red carpet all the way to Latium, if we must.
Does the emperor often visit Albion, Procurator?
Not since Servius planted the feet of his elephant on these shores. Countless provinces vying for his attentions. And he wants to recapture this backwater.
Probably can't wait to escape the stuffy old senators. Man of action, lungfuls of marshy air and all that.
Even before Servius, Albion was always a trophy province.
Scoring a quick victory here will make him popular?
It's a celebrated tradition. Hammering the tribes of Albion till they're on their knees.
It's good to have goals. 10 trees, 10 flowers, 10 statues, bread. All right.
A decision, your judiciousness.
Ben Balon, Termers, Nervously, Calatus will be served fresh Roman loaves in great quality and quantity and with the same branded mark found in any good Latium bakery. But lo, the faintest whiff of your crisp batch has him clasping his hands, and if Ben can be happy, so too can the Emperor. Bring forth the bread! Good.
Enough to feed and water an army. I hope he isn't bringing an army.
Alright, so I need trees and flowers. I need to dress things up, make things pretty.
I did not expect a visit from you.
I don't usually bother with such shenanigans.
Make yourself at home. I know impressions are pretty important, but look, I do have some things to discuss.
Alright, these are statues. One of those there, one of those there. Those aren't counting, so okay. Community statue. King Numa, King Numa's wife, King Numa's daughter, King Numa's son. So I need statues, so I'll just go ahead and statuize all over the place right now. And Numa's Aquarius. Need 6 more statue ornaments. Chiseled Nalbion. Put one facing that way and one facing this way. Oh. Trigger the first bankruptcy warning.
I doubt it is anything more than curiosity at the presence of a senior Roman official. Shall I shoo them away, Harry?
Okay.
They are queuing politely. It could appear churlish to deny them an audience. Harry?
I understand and wish to continue. What you want?
Celtic then? Well, of course, Max. That's the plan. We Romans like to roll out the template wherever we go.
No, and I don't blame you. Romans have given us a lot, but no need to get into that. You might have difficulty with imports, though, eh? At least until they let you back into Latium. As you can probably tell, things were tough for us Capel under Lucius.
How so?
Unlike the Scaha, Capel accepted Rome was here to stay. Might surprise you, but some of us have pretty mixed up feelings when it comes to the conquest of these lands.
You do seem more open-minded than I imagined the average Celt would be.
Yeah, it's complicated, trust me. Anyway, long story short, this Lucius geezer left us in the lurch.
I'm sorry to hear that, Anxious. If I wanted to help, what could I do?
Oh, well, so you will help?
Yes, if I want to. But I don't even know what you're asking of me.
Right, sorry, let me think.
Well, that's not telling me a whole hell of a lot. Alright. Balance is getting resorted. I need to let my financial situation resolve for a little bit.
And not just for crabs.
2 sheets to rub together. Night wrong with a tunic.
Alright, so yeah, for a little while I'm gonna have to let my financial situation repair itself. I just don't got the damn money. Can I get more houses without cash? I can. So, we do this. Couple more houses there, couple along here. Now, since this is where I've got my mid-tier stuff, I'm going to want to upgrade these houses. Good, good. And yeah, that'll recover itself shortly. And start getting my soap, start giving my other assorted add-ons for those dudes.
Ben, is that my last amphora of wine? Have you been fulfilling my reserves? You know I could have you flogged for that.
Please, I implore you to forgive me.
Beat him for stealing the wine.
Violated your trust in drowning.
Wine thief, wine thief.
Joe, is wrong with you? This doesn't sound like you're talking.
This place. I'm dragged down by its murky currents. You
Oh.
understand, I've only ever known life in Latium.
But didn't you grow up east of the Mare Nostrum?
Civilized places, culturally contiguous places.
You're going on as if there are no cities or people here. Is it too much time indoors?
Mingle with brutes with no means of self-expression save a grunting and scratching of the armpits.
They have poetry, Ben. And they craft with wood and gold. Some of them can even speak to horses.
Simple pleasures, fruitless pursuits.
Well, if it keeps them from drowning in misery and stealing my wine. Here's an idea. I order you to enjoy yourself.
Wine thief, wine thief! Bludgeon the wine thief, stab the wine thief, set the wine thief on fire. The word hobby leaves Ben Balin staring at you blankly, or maybe that's the wine. Still, he would never be permitted the freedom of a hobby in Latium and could use some inspiration. What therapeutic pastime do you recommend for him? Brewing beer, keep him from your wine. Well, he's already an alcoholic, so I probably don't want to reinforce that. Wood carving, you now have the timber. Smithing, hard work but sure to pay off. Horses, win in Albion. Poetry is the avenue for his whinging. Oh, what would this old fuck be into? Go do some horse riding.
Conversing with beasts of the meadow. How far we have strayed from sanity. Surely you have need of me here, in the villa.
I do not.
An order, Ben. You'll see. It'll do you the world of good.
Alright, what else do we got? Celtic obelisks cost 100 each. So, yep, that's where my money was going, into paying for all those silly-ass decorations.
What do you make of this?
What do you want, you daffy broad? First petitioner enters a long queue, snakes back from the villa door. The locals live in hope you will arbitrate their concerns. First woman in line is splitting feathers. She claims her cousin's neighbor stole 2 chickens while her back was turned and demands to know how this would be resolved under Roman law. Dismiss the chickens. Order the birds return and put the thief under oath not to steal again. Chicken justice. Cut off the thief's hand. Dismiss the chickens. Return the chickens. You don't need to cut off the hands of chicken thieves quite yet. They do it again, though. Decapitation is the only solution. Woman suppresses a smirk, evidently contented by the naive probity of your verdict. It did feel fairly flimsy as you were right delivering it, so your heart is in the right place. Next! There's more irate. She picks at the scabs on her hand as she rants. There's talk her brother's wife has been unfaithful, and she has come seeking justice on his behalf. What is just, Governor? Declare your disinterest in gossip. Judge that the wife must confess before the gods. A council will discover if there's any truth in it. Knowledge or belief.
Right, so...
Woman tries to argue for a moment, but when someone else in the queue said, "That'll teach her," said Debelia for stirring the muck. She is forced to make a quick exit before the roars of laughter and rotten apples can embarrass her further.
Even for someone with all the patience in the world, these requests are growing tiresome.
A third petitioner, a dense cloud of aroma approaches, more manure than man. On the surface, his complaint seems among the most trivial so far. One of his oxen, Gwyn, is poorly and he worries she won't make it through the night. What do you do, Governor? Pay for a healer to attend Gwyn the cow. How much? 5,000. I don't have 5,000 to attend to your cow. But I should probably...
It's your song, Lord of the Fenland.
The smelly waiter profusely thanks you for saving his poor ox. You politely express a hope this animal might live a long and meaningful life now, all the while quickly ushering him out of your chamber.
Goodwill. After all this time.
Now, that is going to create some trouble here. So, I need to find one of my boats. And I should have some stuff I can go sell to dude. Where's my other dam? Here. What you want? Collect 2 crates. Delivery 14 tons of eels. Where are the crates I need? Okay, good. They do appear on the map. There and there. Let's see, what do I research? Voluntary vigilance. Wells. Increase fire safety nearby. Cult of Minerva. Market forces. Effective range of markets. Yes, please. That could definitely come in handy. Now, once I get one of my ships back over here, I will have plenty of stuff I can sell. I do have a variety of resources. I just hope it doesn't end the game for me before I can get it down here. Silver. Sails, rope, mackerel, pig sausage. Iron, wattle, and daub. I could sell shoes. I could sell some planks. If I'm gonna stand, I could probably sell some weapons. Let's see what these different dudes want. He wants porridge, sausage, wine. How about dude here? Dude wants olive oil, barley, and shoes. Now this I could start doing. I could start mass producing shoes and selling them to dude. And make money that way since it's not a very long walk at all. In camp. I do need to try and resolve that financial situation though before things get too ugly for me. Harvesting radius, pollution radius, I'm guessing. Yes, that's probably what that is. Empty coffers have a trade treaty with a rival. Sell goods to Procurator, working on it. Rescue Flotsam, working on that one too. Okay. Trade treaty. Let's see if this dude will trade with me. I could take a loan. No, don't want to do that. Neg 150. Neg 210. I have.
I've got to make sure all the things are in order for the Emperor's visit. Can't believe he's coming all the way out here.
Not on those terms. Okay, yeah, so he very much doesn't want to trade with me. Alright then. So yeah, trading's not an option immediately, at least not trade relations. But here I can grab some of those. And some of these. At this point, I just need to sell something. Don't necessarily need to be anything super exciting, it just needs to be sold. As long as it's cash, it'll help me resolve that problem before it turns into something I can't fix. Yeah, once I'm back in the positive, I'll start expanding my shoe production. I say, Okay. That'll work there. A little bit of coinage.
With a high step and confident gait. There's no commitment to buy with me.
Okay, so he simply won't buy everything. Okay. Is there a resource dump? As in, is there something or someone who will just buy everything? If there is, I don't believe I've found them yet. Don't have trade rights. What do you want? 15 tons of sales. One trireme, 2 pent commoners. Pondering. So... continue exploring for a bit. I might have potentially 2 others I haven't found yet. And maybe one of them will be the resource dump where I can offload a bunch of stuff. Because this dude will buy my shoes, but that's about it. My olive oil, my barley, and my shoes. dude. What do you buy? Can't produce anything he wants right now. What do we have here? Tiny little island occupied by some folk. Actually, I'm not seeing any people. I'm seeing deer phasing through reality, but no humans.
Roads? Will you shut up about the bloody roads? It's not like they invented them. Should have left you by the roadside when I had the chance.
Well, I hear them talking, but I don't see them.
We stand waiting. What could you possibly require?
So the planks I can't sell, the swords I can't sell. But I am going to offload them back on here so that I can move a little quicker while I'm going out and exploring.
Waiting for your decree.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
Farewell, proprietor.
Let me see.
Neptune's finest.
Oof. Need more cockles, keep my people happy.
Don't mind an all in its own jelly, me.
Alright, I can start getting ships. Don't immediately need them. You are probably silver. Okay, so I can get silver out of any mountain. And soap would be good as well. But first, I need to make sure my food situation stays sorted. Good. 90. Good. 2 more statues, eh? Well, let's get them done. They're a little expensive, but I'll drop them to get it done. And then the last thing I need is some flowers. Those are only 20 each, so
Just looking out over the sea.
2 more.
Let us hope a statue will flatter enough to deceive Harry.
Alright, so that takes care of all of that. Let's get the next quest. Oh, as you enter the atrium of your villa, you find it's full of discarded flower garlands. Ben Balon seems to be on the verge of tears. Apparently the Celts are refusing all orders that involve flower arranging. And your own household is already stretched. What will you do? Fuck it. Don't like flower arranging? Fine, be that way. Ben Balin spent a few hours hanging up garlands while your slaves clean the atrium. However, with only so little help to go around, decorations are limited to your villa. The streets are still gloomy and damp. It will have to do.
The reek of horse droppings and smithy armpit is finally a little less prominent. Thank goodness for fresh cut flowers.
Is that what's his?
Sail is sighted.
Yep,
Our
that's
efforts will be
the.
enough. He'll throw us to our own eels.
Wait. Where's the Imperial fleet? What kind of emperor crosses the oceans alone?
I only met him briefly, but Emperor Calidus certainly likes to do things his way.
Interesting. Comes with a single ship.
Here he comes. I've forgotten what a funny gait Calidus has.
Greetings, Governor Naucratius.
Greetings, soldier. Please let Emperor Calidus know that everything has been arranged.
Oh, very good, Governor. Yes, the Emperor would be glad to hear it, if he was at all compos mentis.
Watch your tongue when you speak of the Emperor, soldier.
Oh, right, yes. Good one, yeah.
Wait, Procurator. That isn't Emperor Calidus. Can someone tell me what in Lucretius's loincloth is going on?
Lucretius's loincloth.
Calidus isn't coming. This is just one of the boys. We're here to bait the enemy out for you. Four spurious bastards here drew the short straw.
This is the will of the Emperor?
Oh yeah, Emperor Calidus used to command our unit. Asked us personally. He said, if the enemy see bait, they'll be sure to pounce. And what attractive bait you are. That's
Interesting.
caution with superior forces. Take back Albion once and for all.
With one pitiful half-drunk unit?
What? Calidus said you'd have your own armies, Governor.
I sense Emperor Calidus wants to shake the nest and sting us into action.
Don't let your guard down.
That seems like a terrible fracking idea. I have exactly 1 unit of spearmen. What the bloody hell are you attempting to accomplish? Discovered it isn't actually here. Well, there's only so much I can do. Ugh. Prepare to defend yourselves.
No.
2,510. Yep.
I'm still a bit new to Roman humor, I think.
Alright, so cockle situation has been solved.
Some you remember, some you won't forget.
That situation's still good, both of them. I got amphora and oil, but I don't have oil here. Amphoras I can get.
Emperor Calidus seems like a bit of a cockroach, quite honestly.
No resin.
Although, to be fair, it was Ben who wanted to make such a song and dance about an emperor's visit.
Soap and brooches. I need both. But I should probably focus on which one I can actually sell. How about you, Daffy Broad? You want to buy anything from me? No. No, you don't want to buy from me. What do we got here? Porcupine Signum Mob. Alright, so no purchasers over there. Dude still just wants shoes. Other dude still wants his normal stuff. So I'm thinking my best bet is going to be, as anticipated before, I'm going to need to dedicate myself to getting some more shoes out. But first, let's see what Larry has to say.
Decision, your judiciousness.
All is quiet, but for croak of frog and rustle of reed. Is she coming, Voada? Ben Balin approaches you looking faintly hopeful and wonders if the rumor of an impending attack was just that, a rumor. He was looking for your reassurance. Perhaps my defenses have scared her off. Income plus 25. Attack speed, hit points, movement speed. You know what? Yeah, let's not be stupid. Don't give him false hope. His eyes bulge with fear, then he nods. He disappears at great speed without quite breaking into a run. He is sure to help hurry along the military preparations. Continue your preparations. Alright, so, shoes. Shoes. I need shoes. I need reeds out the wazoo. And I need more shoes. Give me the shoes. Give me the shoes. I require footwear. You must provide me with glorious, glorious footwear. Now that runs all the way up there, so filling up these slots won't be too difficult. I'll leave that open for whatever the bloody hell it ends up being. Now my reeds, I believe I don't have much of a stockpile. -6. Yeah, I need more reeds so I can get more shoes for more reeds. And I do believe it's a 1-to-1, right? No, it's not. It's 2-to-1. I can cut my way through that if I need to later, but I don't even have that researched yet. I don't have anything researched yet. Hey, it looks like I found a thing.
Think she's taken the bait, Corvinus?
If she believes Emperor Calidus is here, she may think to kill him.
Oh, Mithras.
It would appear we are moderately outnumbered.
Because I know he's not here. You're in this alone, like me. But we have to drive you out all the same. Can't have you draining our fens and murdering our children again.
Bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. There aren't enough of you to stand against the glorious Roman army. Actually, yeah, there probably are more than enough. Yep, but my ship is close by. At least one of them is. Let's get you back down south where you can contribute. Although I am expecting the fight will be over by the time they get here. And you two get in there, take the axes out first. Come on, guys, get in there. Take them on, take them on, take them on, take them on. Almost got this first mob taken care of. Breaking and fleeing. Yeah, I think they're just about out of the fight. Okay, so my villa can actually defend itself. That's good to know. Oh shit, those are my dudes running. Alright, so one of his squads is completely gone. I still have ship support. And my depot is still firing. Broken, running. So is one of mine, though. I can probably win this fight. Yeah, I'll win this one. Alright, that looks like that's just about that. Victory! We have slain the barbarian savages. I have some repairs I need to do. Most of the damage was done by my own defenses, but
Procurator. I didn't even need your help.
When you first arrived, I had you down as a rookie. Maybe I was too quick to judge.
alright, repairs are ongoing. They'll take care of themselves.
Let me know when you've time to debrief.
Okay, so I want to go talk to him.
While my hands still grasp the spear, I will not be enslaved.
Blah, blah, blah. You sure do love the sound of your own voice, don't you, you daffy broad? Bridges, charcoal, or destroy 3 pentacounters. Charcoal, don't have it.
On one of the isles stands an old forest. That place is disturbed. The Grove of Venus. The forest is a meeting place for dissidents. Sickle-wielding nutjobs.
Druids? I thought druidism had been crushed in the run-up to Pax.
Whether in leafy groves or in their own heads, the stubborn of Albion will never cease with the old ways. Still, if you ever felled that forest, you'd be doing us all a favor. And perhaps yourself too. That land has a lot of mining potential. According to surveys we conducted during Emperor Servius' time.
Mining?
Worth considering anyway. But my main concern is the stability of this province.
Burn down a druid forest? Interesting, interesting.
Future citizens unite.
End current action, move information. I wonder if I can send them... I can't encamp them yet because... Wait, what? Oh, yeah, okay. I was like, where'd my villa go? It's right fracking there, dude. Right in front of you. Come on now.
I feel we've crossed the Rubicon, or the Albionic equivalent.
You've got yourself a war now, Marcus Naucratius.
Don't wait for peace, Marcus. Inaction makes us look weak. Deal with this now or never. Take down the Skaha before they grow too strong.
Never thought I'd rule with my father's iron fist. But defeating Vawada could save lives.
Or maybe it doesn't have to be war. You could just sit tight and hope.
The stronger your cities, the stronger your armies.
We found the last of Vawada's outposts.
The stronger your cities, the stronger your armies.
Okay.
A governor can tell friend from foe by using diplomacy.
You have on Papyrus another to turn to in time of war. Atha Yorgwin.
So I will, on an island you discovered to show signs of rebel activity. Okay. Alright, so I'll have to go talk to dudes. Send out Loun units to scan the island. Okay.
The Celts might not be renowned sailors, but I'll need shipyards in Albion if I want to govern the place properly.
Okay, these small outlying islands, I was wondering why the heck they were there.
Cohorts at your command.
Now, how do I reinforce you? Do I reinforce you? I honestly don't know. Send out land units to scout the island, destroy the training grounds, Destroy Voata supply fleet. Now that I can chase down. I have 2 good gunships. So I will chase them.
Still at odds with your new vocation?
The horses are smaller than expected. One nibble aside, hostilities have been minimal.
It almost sounds like you're having fun.
Provisional Castro were discovered. Now I should be able to encamp. And I think if I can find a way to encamp them, I can get them repaired, healed, whatever you want to call it.
Cohorts at your command.
Aggressive, disciplined, evasive. There's got to be a way to replenish. I just don't know what that is. Maybe I have to disband and reform them? Is that what I'm looking at? No way to heal without disbanding and reforming? That would be a little strange. But there's no, like, return to base option. Let's see, slingers, repair cranes. Axe bearers, repair cranes. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that would increase their ability to heal, to replenish, to restore. So the more I'm thinking about it, the more, yeah, it's looking like my only option is to disband and reform. Patrol, escort, workforce.
Future citizens unite. Simple serves best.
Let's see if I can actually. so I'll experiment with that later on. Right now I'm on a bully his fleet. Send out land units. Destroy Voada's hidden outposts. And that's a supply fleet right there, so we'll go get them. While they're running, let's see if I can actually... Eyes are always at hand to defend your island. Yeah, I know. Okay.
Future citizens unite.
I wish to speak with you on a private matter.
Yeah, I'm not even seeing an option to disband them now.
Oh, okay, very well.
Could have swore I'd seen a disband option. Oh, there it is, right there. Yeah, recall all garrison units to your villa. Yes. Oh, okay, that's what's going on here. This is a garrison. This isn't, these guys. This isn't an actual unit. This is my garrison. And that's why I'm not able to do anything with them, because they're not an actual full-on unit. Okay, so maybe that's what it was. Maybe that was limiting what they were capable of doing. So, let me get another auxilia. Rebuilding is on its own. Okay, so I can't bombard shore targets. And I think his fleet slipped away. But if that is the case, they're probably on a patrol route of some kind. Chariot maker, granary. Yeah, supply fleet's right there doing supply fleet things. Have a trade treaty with a rival. Sabotage the Ceasar-hemoth. Empty coffers. Secure the limes. Build a shipyard. Sail to Author's Harbor. Okay. So... I am going to need a shipyard before long. There ain't a ton of places I can build it either. Now, before I do much with the shipyard, I am going to need ropes and sails, of course. Which means more hemp.
Wants you to expand here.
Don't tell me. That means I can settle other islands to call my own.
Indeed, Governor. Another chance to push back the Limes. In return, the Emperor expects Albion taxes. Long overdue. Now we have Pax. Rome expects a return on conquest.
Well, that complicates things slightly.
What could you possibly require?
Where are your supply fleets? I know they're out here somewhere. Look, come splatter this little boat right there.
Should pick the Albion Isle with the most useful fertilities.
Yep, which is this one right here. It has the fertilities I need. And maybe, just maybe, it won't be as expensive. So we're looking for a 1-to-1 on sheep. No, we're looking at 3 sailmakers. Run them down! Let no survivors.
Better a wet grave than to die a slave.
Okay, good, good. There we are. That's your supply fleet.
Since we came to these shores, I have done you a disservice. Grumbled, griped. I stole your wine. Instead of flogging me, you instigated me to learn and I took offense. But I was wrong. The distraction opened my eyes.
Good, he's getting his shit together.
But I'm glad you found a thing to enjoy. We may be here sometime yet.
That does not terrify me. Not anymore. A tendency to assume the worst has served me in the past. But perhaps it is time I let go.
Pessimism is always the right answer. The worst possible things will happen, it's just a matter of time. Ben Bailey looks more at ease than you think you've ever seen him. Maybe this is your chance to learn more about him on topics he's avoided before.
You never told me much about your past. Do you remember any family?
Why does my family interest you?
I just wondered what kind of life you had before.
Not many care to hear the story of a slave, especially the other slaves. But I was not always as I am now.
You were born free.
Yes, I'd had a broad education and enjoyed many privileges before my family fell on hard times.
They sold you, didn't they?
I sold myself, Ere. Seemed like a good idea at the time, saving the family name. If I had known I would be in the service of Lucius, I might have chosen differently.
Ben, what did you really think of Lucius?
I am not in the habit of discussing former masters. Death does not cleave us from the duty of discretion.
I can be discreet.
Perhaps true, but one never knows who might overhear.
Ben, this is Albion.
The walls have ears.
You might remember the name. Calidus's people won't care. He's called Lucius every name under Sol.
I will admit to having harbored a distaste for Lucius's methods. Any cause would serve to discipline slaves in his presence. I myself lost an ear to a pool of hungry eels, but I fared better than most. He was especially vile to the women. Let us say his death did not cause much grief.
He didn't lose an ear. I've seen that other ear poking around the corner from time to time. Right.
What does it mean?
Nothing, Harry.
Oh, come on. It must have some kind of meaning.
If it has a meaning, it is unknown to me. I was so named by Emperor Lucius upon entering his service.
So, what? Ben Barlian isn't your real name? Then what is your real name?
It is Bel Antar. But now I have uttered it, I ask you not to use it. I will not lend my only possession.
Oh, Ben.
Interesting, interesting.
It was never the odd people, odd customs of Albion. It was knowing that here I could never be free.
I feel a lot of freedom here. If I can ease things for you in any...
No, Ere. I meant liberation from slavery.
Ben, I see. You want to be free.
More than anything, Harry. But trapped here, I cannot hope to win my freedom by dutifully serving Calidus.
And why not liberty? With the denarii you've saved?
Such is my value. I have a price on my head so high, I fear the peculium of several lifetimes would not cover it.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do to get him free.
Touched, Ere. Very touched. If ever the opportunity to broach such a trivial subject
Get 'em! Flatten the fleet! Smash 'em up!
May I suggest some refreshments?
Smash 'em up! Looks like he's got 3. Now my little pentaconter is not exactly heavily defended. My command ship should be able to do decently though. I don't know if the pentaconter, if the command ship will be enough to do this on his own, but actually, yeah, probably. Command ship's kicking ass. I think I already got 2 of them. All he's got is a little catapults. You know what? If I evade, I might actually be able to
A new unit has been recruited.
force him to chase me. If I can keep out of the line of fire of his onager.
The Skaha will outlast you, Roman. By sail and salt and by sword.
Go get that mission taken care of. So I think I got the command fleet, or not the command fleet,
So violent.
the supply fleet.
The sort of leadership my father would approve of.
So these are all.
Your cockles is a gift from the sea.
Its ship is under attack.
Okay, yeah, he's leaving the area. Okay. So, let me see. That. I think I need to put them on a ship to get them up here. They're not just going to swim. So, sails and ropes. Ropes I should have a little bit of a backlog of. Sails I'm going to need more of.
Your mother, I presume.
Emilia Naucratia, to help others.
For all else, I pray you are not in danger at sea. I think I've already read that one. Father's letter, letter from the Emperor. No, I'm pretty sure I've already read all these. Yep, pretty sure I've already read all of these. Good. All right, ropes. And sails. Sails will be easy. Sails will be nice and easy. And it's what, 30 seconds and 130, so 3 of these. One of these, 3 of those. Beautiful. Woodland Rebirth. Oh, good. So that'll regrow. Now, ropes. More hemp. And looking at 2 rope makers per hemp farm. I might be able to fill in here. Now, what would be the best way to go about this? Let's see here. Okay, so and last but not least, a warehouse to tie it all together. Alright, so rope situation's going, sail situation is going. Just a matter of time to get what I need. I'll get silver here shortly. Start broaching some brooches. How's my shoes? Shoes are building. Soon have enough to start selling. And then go talk to Dude. Where's his governor's villa? Fancy, fancy.
Traveler, why do you stand before my gates?
I am the new governor of this province, by the command of Emperor Calidus.
A governor? You stand before a king?
Being invested with the right to rule these lands, as was destined. You may answer to him, perhaps. I stand alone, a king unfettered, bound by none.
Yeah, alright.
Dead. We answer to Emperor Calidus now.
Tell me of this Calidus, then. Does he mean for you to usurp me?
What? No, I have no such orders. I just need your help.
My aid? If you seek my aid, savage querent, prove yourself worthy of my cause. Your sovereignty is tested.
You and Arthur come to sit around a table that is neither quite oval nor Arthur of the round table. Yeah, okay. However eccentric he may be, his armor is well oiled, and he has little problem to lift your chair gallantly aside that you may sit. Perhaps he and his knights can help against the threat. Beg him to help you, invoke Calidus and your imperial authority. Present this as a chance to win glory on the battlefield. Arthur is excited by your proposal, and for a second he seems ready to take on the Scathach solo, and stops mid-toast. He remembers he must consult a prophet called Merlin first, and you catch sight of him ascending a high tower. Upon his return, he refuses to commit on anything. Though an inconclusive meeting, Arthur seems to like you.
You shall stand alone in your war with the Scarheart. Wada and I are not yet destined to meet upon the field.
That's fine.
No surprise. James faced the Yorkwinners again, ducking his pledge to Rome.
Alright, so, do you have logs? You don't, but you can acquire some. And let's see if I can get this island without paying 16,000 frickin' denaries for it this time. Now that it's part of the storyline. Things here are steady. Silver situation. These daffy people want some silver, so it's 31 to 4. Okay. Let's see.
If you're after something, it'll have to wait. I'm a touch busy.
More charcoal is needed, but I think charcoal, no, I don't have. Okay, so more charcoal it is. 13,100. Thinking if I want to push down here towards this little clump of foliage. Yep. Let me see if I can find a better location for my charcoal that's not going to poison my people. That's going to need another one over here. A little sloppy, kind of a rough place. It's not a good idea to have one damn warehouse for every damn product you make, because they do cost resources to maintain. Let's see, what is it this time? 16,875. Okay, so that hasn't changed. That hasn't changed. So I need 16K before I can do anything else. Get myself a second island. Wood is good, hemp is good, clothing is good, wool, coal, bread. Still got more bread than I need. Soap needs a dressing. Amphora aren't an option right now. Cockles and eels are decent. Alright. Alright, so 16K for the next island. I am currently at 4, so that's a good long ways to go for that. Thinking I'm going to keep expanding my housing. Let me see. That should take care of all of that, just about. Shrine of Ceres unlocked, eh? How big are you? Oh, I need marble for that. So that ain't gonna happen, at least not for a good while. Alright, so bit by bit things are coming together. I'll have the brooches shortly, at least a trickle of them. I've got the iron or the silver coming in for that. I can expand that production line without too much trouble. Probably get myself another fire watch just to be safe. Although with it raining like this, you wouldn't have to worry about a fire too much. Diplomacy, the roots of our ancestors. Settle the small forested island in the middle of the province. Ah, this one right here. Let's see how much, let's see if the price is the same to settle this little one. Oh, I've been there. And that's not what that looks like. Good, good, good. So I'll get up here and I'll see if it's the same price. These guys, I'm gonna use my flagship to start visiting all these little secondary islands. Showing Daffy Broad number 487 who's the real boss around here. Now, let's see. I'm gonna need some... So these are cargo slot. This is total slots. So right here, this is essentially a cargo ship with 2 slots. I could arm the hell out of it if I wanted to, but perhaps not the most original naming convention for a ship, but it lets me know what it's doing, what its purpose is. Let me see here. 16K for this one too? No. This one's free. That is interesting. Almost like it wants me to settle this one. A jolly little mining community.
Excuse to take what isn't yours.
Attract waiters to the island of the Sacred Grove.
Instead of insects, it's the honk of the swan at night. Albion disturbs my circadian rhythms.
Alright, so this... right there. So, let's see. Now, just the basics here. Marketplace. Music hall. Since I'm not going to worry about too much about building additional resource harvesters here, I'll just ship everything from south. You know what? I will actually keep my main ship to do its things. Diplomacy or military. Okay, so I can do it either way. I'm going to try the diplomatic approach first. Get these 30 and go from there. Go for a couple rows of housing, nothing super fancy. And there we are. Now they will need, of course, their food situation sorted. Cockles and eels. But both of those should be without much in the way of difficulty.
Lay the tip of an axe to those trees, and the ladder will be swinging around at your neck. If you want to do the right thing, build a phantom. Encourage all peoples of these lands to bring life back to the grove.
A phantom, eh?
I could build up the sacred site if I want the grove to thrive.
Don't even think about letting the damn druids back in. Give the Celts an inch, and they'll take a Roman line.
So he would prefer I not do it that way.
Get the timbermen in and fill that rotten place.
I'll try and be nice. I'll try.
Too, to get over the horror.
I'll try and be diplomatic about it first.
Paths if I want to get mining.
Alright, so I got a Bardic Hearth. Where do I get the Phantom? That's the next question. Build a Phantom. Phantom, that's not a Phantom. Grammaticus and a Phantom. There we go. That's what I was chasing. Not enough space there. So, right there will work. And what do you need? Tiles. Yeah, I can work with that. Alright, so I've got pretty much the entire area scouted now. That's a freight ship. Got just a little bit more fog of war to clear. So, let's get some tiles over there and some more of this and some of those. Some of these, some of them. And next up, soap. That should be good. Both of those should be deliver here. That takes care of that I need. Now I need 2 renderers, 1 pig farm. And for that I need more and more and more and more and more clay.
We've got a proper temple to put all these curses in. Don't worry.
More
It's not on.
cockerels. So for now, I'm not going to do any naval invasions for now. These are not massive islands. I'm already running out of space on this little one. If I had a more cost-effective way of getting my hands on coal, that would solve my problem fairly nicely. $130, That takes care of that, that takes care of that, and then the tiler can go right there. Always need more tilers, always, always, always.
What could you possibly require?
Okay.
We stand waiting.
That'll be enough to get the Phantom up.
Tell me if I'm overexcited, but with the Phantom, it's a perfect excuse to bring the many strains of Celt into harmony.
How should I do that, fair anxious?
A sacrifice to all those killed by, to all who lost their lives in war.
I'll likely need animals for that sacrifice.
Think on what you do. These are not orthodox Roman gods. See sense, Governor. Clear the grove.
Yeah, doing the hardcore combat route will be the second playthrough. For this one, I'll try and be the nice guy. Try and be the nice guy.
Let your finest ready.
An island you control has no patron god. Pick a patron god to reap the benefits of belief. Oh. Mars, Minerva, Mercury, Epona. Cernuos, eh? Eventually, that's the dude I'll use here, but for now, I'll go with. I'm not going to have a lot of crops on this island. I'll go with Epona.
The great bear! She gallops through the hearts of all the world, as I someday hope to.
So I need pigs. Piggos, piggy, piggos. But I don't currently have any being... Don't currently have any out here yet. As before, I would want to isolate this. It decreases effectiveness of all these working stations. Decreases effectiveness of everything. Mildly annoying. Nobody likes pig farms.
Never out for too long in my line of work. Skin of a new.
Come on. There we go. You damnable thing. Don't do that. There we are. Cooperate, you damned pins. There we are. Alright, so that takes care of the soap situation. Oh, I can't. Balls. Okay, so no soap for you guys. So instead, I can do sausage. No, I can't because I don't have herbs. Fuck sake. Well, at the very least, I need the pigs. So, I need the pigs for that ritual. Nice little residential area here. I could expand another neighborhood. I got no reason not to. Let's see.
Don't be going to market for a friendly horse.
Need more eels. No, I don't want to pause that. Should be able to get eels without any trouble. Although I am kind of sort of halfway, a little bit starting to run out of space. Should still be able to get the eels. Plenty of eels, plenty of cockles, plenty of marsh down here if I need it. Just need to push a road down that way. Alright then, so more shoes, more shoes. Because dude will buy shoes from me, so one of those, two of those. Don't want to block access to that mine, so as long as I lead a road from there to there open, you know, I'll just do that right now. And then I can get more reeds. 96% there. Alright, that takes care of that. Good, good, good. You both have patron gods. What are you whining about? Sending me error messages about not having a patron god. You lie! You deceive. You bullshit me. So, two of these reed shoes there and there. Alright, so at some point, these reed shoe production lines are just going to get me enough so I can start trading it with dude. keep a steady stream of footwear going up here to this neutral dude's harbor. I just gotta wait for 5 tons o' pigos. Already got them. Beautiful. And I do believe everything has been scouted, so you guys can come on home. Yeah, I'm not seeing any flavor of Fog of War still, so just about done here. What could you possibly require? 78 tons of footwear. And take the pigs, because why the hell not? Get it all done at once. Visit dude to do some selling. It's got a couple little boats for sale. These are mid-size ones. Triremes. And a mission. What you want? I can do that. HQ ship. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Collect the boxes. Let's go. Shoe sellers. I shall become the new world's most successful shoe merchant. All shall be wearing my footwear. And if they don't, I will slay them. Set them on fire, eat their dogs, standard stuff. Look at that. He's got enough time on his hands to make pretty art. Only viewable by the aliens that sponsor his little island.
What could you possibly require?
1068. Yep. Oh, they're actually setting up trading around the big tree. They want sausage. I don't have sausage for you right now. It's the only thing I'm missing. And they want soap, which I can also not supply right now. Tunics, I need more tunics. That's a 1-to-1 with hemp. Now I should be able to get enough hemp here to work with. Okay. So I could still get to that mountain mine if I need to. Still got wood access to it. And I got plenty of silver coming in. Might actually have more silver ore than I need. Yes, I could get another forge. But not here. Okay. And not there either.
The materials haven't arrived.
There we are. You know what? No, I want to do that the other way. Oh, fuck's sake. God dang it. It's not at all what I wanted to do. Since higher production time on the brooches, I want that production chain will flow a little bit better. Because I should have... Yes. Now, of course, I will get more forges eventually. And eventually, I'll even start marketing some of my brooches.
Can't afford to lose my edge.
What you won't. Destroy 3 or deliver 34 tons of charcoal. Good God. I have it, though, so... Yep, I can finish that one up. My pigs should be ready to drop off. Good, good, and do it.
These creatures don't die in vain. This celebration is sure to help people heal.
I'll admit I expected you to have leveled that grove. Instead, you wanted to apologize for Roman kind.
I ain't apologizing for shit. I'm just recruiting people against you. Every one of these people that comes here and celebrates at my newly formed grove will join me in battle against you, you silly bitch. And then we will wear your face as a mask. Drop a couple more houses here. Don't need a ton of folks here just to advance the storyline, so...
Governor, I have received information that Vawada's people are in attendance at this full celebration of yours.
Thank you, Corvinus. I'll sort it. Could be they're here to pay their respects, like everyone else. But if I think they'll be trouble, I should have them picked up.
We shall see. Once the charcoal gets dropped off, I'll go take a look and see what kind of tomfoolery they're getting up to.
What could you possibly require? Now that's what I call efficient.
Good, good. Up to 12,000 now, so I'm getting closer to the point where I can start concerning myself with the second island there. This one has resin and beavers. And tin and granite, which I haven't seen anywhere else. So that's all useful for me. Or reach a total diplomacy value +1 for ceasefire with Vawada, current negative 310. Diplomacy.
This could prove a problem.
Let them do their thing.
You are stubborn, Governor Naucratius.
I'm softening to you, Governor. Today you have my thanks, but tomorrow I'll kill you.
Good luck, good Daffy Broad. I already defeated your attack once. I can do it again.
I'll kill you too. In the end, I prefer to make concessions to the locals. A bit of goodwill could go a long way towards lasting peace.
Sometimes. Other times you just have to wipe them out. Burn them from the land and scatter their ashes so their history is forgotten. So everything they were disappears, fades into time.
It's time you heard a story that, to this day, has been the Army's secret shame.
What you gotta tell me, dude?
I have a faint hope that the provincial governor. This vexing matter can be laid to rest.
Sorry, Corvinus. Please, go on.
The ninth cohort Tungrorum. An entire detachment lost.
Ooh.
To what? We know not. Rarely in the history of conquest has there been such an embarrassment. Only finding the Aquila, the Legion standard, can bring an end to the dishonor.
Do we know where to look?
Here are some reports of the detachment's last position. Here, take them. Maybe you'll have better luck than the rest of us.
Interesting, interesting. Gaius Lolius Lactuca salutes his August Caesar Servius. The ninth cohort has sailed past the Isle of the Crazed Knights to the edge of all known maps. We have taken a position here next to a deep gorge and an abandoned farm. We are requesting support from Whitecliff. 2 Contubernia are down in the swamp fever. Prosper and hail.
Intriguing. Looks from this that the last known position of the ninth cohort was in the hills.
It all happened way before my time. But perhaps the chieftains know more than they say.
Chieftains. I don't think Juan will tell me anything. Max would have blurted it all out already. Which just leaves Ather.
Well, okay then. I'll have to go talk to King Arthur. I am going to swap you out, though. I don't need winch on my little boat. I'll get her on my command ship. That'll be easy enough to get done. I got 20 minutes, which is more than enough time for a little bit of a delivery mission. So I'll grab that, swing by here, talk to dude, Dogo drop off the mission. That's got to be his supply ship again. But, as before, I'm trying to be the nice guy here, so I won't obliterate her, won't obliterate any of her ships. Do I need to be here, or do I just need to click on it? Arthur wants proof of who you say you are.
If you mean to prove yourself, then go forth. Bring me a beast of renown. Something they'll tell stories about.
He wants my elephant.
What could you possibly require?
But it's probably not that easy. Two crates, 45 minutes. Okay. Now, do those crates, let me see if those crates stack. They do, so I can send my little dude out to get these next 2 crates. A majestic beast, eh? Well, there happens to be a mighty convenient majestic beast right frackin' there.
Please, take them both in. I have no more patience for
Pachyderms.
Steed you brought to my kingdom. If you ever need it as a mount, then it shall suit me.
A
Instead,
quasi-mythical beast, Corvinus is quite glad to be rid of the elephant, which its vast daily nutritional intake and subsequent output. Pooh! Question is, should you keep her or give her to Arthur? It's a perfect match for the mythical beast he asked for. A trophy to prove your worth and perhaps even secure you a spot at his much vaunted table. Then again, you could just hire a handler and keep the poor thing for yourself. Nah. I'll go ahead and get it to Arthur. I can get him on board with me. Arthur, Lorgwyn's eyes sparkle at the news. He vows to mount the myth with grace. A remark that leaves you pondering. Does he mean climb atop it nimbly, or was his intentions always to stuff the beast for display on Caer Lewin's banquet hall wall? Okay. Select Arthur's Jolly Knights. Oh. Hey, he gave me cavalry. Nice, nice. Always nice to have some cavalry around. Everybody loves cavalry. Okay. So those are both being done right now. Trade deal with a rival. Let's see if Dude will actually trade with me. I don't suspect so. At least not yet. Neg 95. So we ain't there quite yet. Okay. Research. Woodland rebirth was discovered. Woo, frackin' who? Drainage. Oh, I could drain the swamps. Alright. A couple more extra people just for researching. I can do that. Silver situation is sorted. Going for... Why is it not... That's weird. It's not always working. Like, it's not... I'm clicking on the island, but it's not doing anything. Alright, let's go ahead and get those two done. How about Dude? You want anything from me right now? Nope, you're good. Got a couple more boats for sale. Working on it. I'll have him done shortly. He's got some archers, got some spearmen. And my little delivery boat. Reed shoes and tunics. Now the reed shoes I can probably get here without much trouble. Those are easy enough to accommodate. That right there. Alright, now that way these two can coexist without having to take each other's space. The reeds won't interfere with the eels. The eels won't interfere with the weeds. Good, good. Good, good, good. $116. Beautiful. And then one of those should supply 2 weavers. So I see, right there. That'll work. These dudes will get shoes, and over time I'll create enough shoes here that I can start exporting them to Dude. And speaking of Dude, his mission should be ready to turn in.
The least bad governor Bretonnock ever had.
And then this one is going back to Dude. Good. 16K. I am at the point where I can get a new island. Beautiful. Now let me find one. I need resin and olives. I don't think I'm going to get olives here, but I have small bird's iron. Here I have the resin. Resin and beavers. I have herbs here, so I don't need the herbs. Copper and silver. I have silver already. Small birds. I don't have small birds. This is the biggest island by a wide mark. So I'm thinking this one might be, if they're all the same, if they're all 16K, and this one gets me ponies and seashells, which I don't have elsewhere. So this one for birds and copper, this one for ponies and seashells. Eventually I'll need both. I'll get this one so that I can keep my islands in a nice tight little cluster. And then I can grab that one a little bit later on. You. Default skin, moss bedecked. Reflects in the sun, golden star. Oh, ain't you all fancy and golden? Moss bedecked. I actually prefer the moss bedecked. It's got a nice look to it. So, yes, right there. People are ailing, are they? I can fix that. I just need a few more tiles, since I just loaded all mine onto a boat. Alright, so turn in this quest and then go see if I can actually found that island. I'm not going to found this third island tonight. This will be just about the end of the stream for this Friday evening, turning in this quest and making sure that I can. Next stream will pick up with me starting construction on this island. Just got to find out where I want to go. I'm thinking my neighborhood, my residential. I mean, I got iron, I got ore there and there. there and there. So I probably want to put it somewhere.
You seek the banner of your fallen brothers.
Yeah, over here instead.
Answer me this. What star guides you upon this quest? Adroitly done.
Alright, so this dude might actually have information for me.
Judgment.
Once more, you've come to Carolwood, spring to Arthur, self-declared king. He knows of the ninth cohort and recalls him sailing past this isle back in the day without stopping when he challenged them. He is unwilling to volunteer further information without knowing your motives first. Say that you seek honor.
Well, it certainly seems a lasting source of humiliation that a cohort went missing along with its Aquila.
Dude might appreciate an honor quest.
Rather than facing their fates, they fled, forsaking their cause.
Okay, well, where?
The bards remember such craven deeds well. 3 epic satires were composed to lampoon this shameful retreat.
Good to know, but where?
What could you possibly require?
10 little eagles sitting on the rock. The Ceasar-hemoth tribe, they came around to knock on the outermost island to the east. The east Voata most displeased. It sounded carnix for the soon-to-be deceased. But death be a hero's lot, they tucked their tails and fast departing, oaths unsworn and banners falling. They turned their coats for coin and salt, screeched eagles fly no more. They are now slaves, but less than slaves, they were Romans before. Okay. Outermost island to the east.
The ninth cohort made camp on one of the isles.
Outermost island to the east. This is the outermost island
But if an entire
to
cohort
the
perishes
east.
there, I'll need several humans of my own to investigate. Who knows what we'll find?
This is the outermost island to the east, and it's not a small one either. Transport a land unit to the isle near the eastern edge of the map. That would be this one right here. Okay, so I need a boat. I need a boat. Someone give me a boat. I require a boat. Are you boat? Yes, you are boat. I will... Alright, so as I was saying, starting in the next stream, I will be occupying this island right here. I'll be building my base here. Residential neighborhood will be here, so I'm not having to worry about any mountains blocking. It gives me access to a nice fat chunk of marshland to work with. So this will primarily be residential block. Marshland, of course. Industrial. And then I can push through here and probably do some more industrial and or farming over here. One of these marsh slots I am going to drain. It's just a matter of which one and when. But that is all a mission for future Behemoth. Present Behemoth is just about done for the night. So that will be that for this stream. Thanks for stopping by, folks. Thanks for joining me for more Anno 117. The entirety of this campaign will be streamed. I might do a complete run-through. I might just stream it until the campaign itself is done. We'll just have to wait and see which one. But for now, that's going to be it. Thanks again for stopping by, and I will see you folks in the next one.